To fish for tautog at their peak, you have to be ready for some weather.
You can fish them pretty much all year long. We just don't bother until October. Like the 22nd of October, we get a better catch rate. In other words, our bag limit right now is 10. So we fish for, 10 fish at 16 inches, October 22nd to the end of the year. The spring fishing, I just don't bother fishing for them, even though it's usually good. I'd rather see them go spawn and not be bothered by, us or anybody else than pressure. And they're around. I mean, they're around all year long. Divers get them in the summer. But we get so many other fish we fish for that we sort of leave these alone. I mean, you can still catch 3, in the summer months, except for June. They shut June down last year. They decided to help out with the spawning. It's a great fishery in the fall. We'll start up, like I said, the 22nd of October. And we go till at least, we try to do the first week, second week in December. But the last couple of years, right around Thanksgiving, it was over. I always tell people, when the blackfish stop biting, then I take the boat out of the water. The last 2 years, right about Thanksgiving, you could have just said, that's it. Between the storms we had and the fish just stopped.
This early November day was not bright and sunny, but it was far from unfishable.
Yeah, we lose a lot of trips with the weather. A lot of storms. Sometimes we get lucky though, because most of the time the wind we get is west, northwest, and the way the mainland is, there's plenty of spots that we can hide. But once it comes like northeast, east, southeast, we don't even leave the dock. Not even worth it. A little rock and rolly. If you can't fish comfortably, why go? That's my attitude. Fish on!
Tautog fishermen need to be patient with the weather and patient with the fish.
They're not the type of fish that goes around searching for food. They stay in their own little rock piles, and if it comes down right in front of them, they eat it. But they really don't go moving around too much. They're pretty territorial. Yeah, patience. But once you get that nibble and you set the hook and you put the rod up high, start reeling right away, and then you can drop it down and take your time fighting it.
Patience with the fish and the weather paying off big time.
Nice. There he goes, up on the tippy toes. He'll give you a demonstration on how to set the hook. He's really only 5'5", but when he sets the hook, he's 6'11". The first initial whack, you want to make sure you get it out of the rocks, because otherwise he's going to go right back in the rocks. And then you got to sit and have a lot of patience. Reel, 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 reel. He's going to go bye-bye. There you go. Now you can have fun and enjoy it. I tell people they look like dog teeth. But then they got molars in the back that do all their crunching. That's why we always tell people, let that first bite go. See, they got the big ones, like regular teeth right there.
Yeah.
But in the back, they got molars, and that does all the crunches. So they get it past the first set, and now they got it in there. Then when you set it, you got something. Otherwise, a lot of times they get hooked in the lip, and then they'll pull right through. Put your fingers in their mouths, never bite you. Nope. Try that with something else. No, they won't bite you. I guess I shouldn't say that on camera, because somebody might get bit, and then I'll be in court again. But I've never had one bite me. You want to pull a fish in?
Huh?
There's a fish on there.
I know, but it was stuck in the rock.
Yeah, I think he's a little one. Oh, keep him coming. He's there. Here he is. Sea bass. Oh, sea bass spitting up lobsters. Excellent to eat. Sea bass. Well, this spot hasn't had any fish yet this year. None of us have fished out here. And I came out here yesterday as an experiment because a buddy of mine was out here last week, never caught anything. I mean, he tried soft baits for sea bass, nothing. So I came out yesterday and said, well, let's see. Because my attitude was maybe the water wasn't as bad down below. In other words, with all that turbulent weather we had and stuff, the water looked like mud. Enjoy that one, Ed. I says, maybe it's not as turbulent out here because it's deeper. Yeah. But nobody found any fish. When we came yesterday, we caught a couple of shorts, then we started catching some monsters, and it was like, I'll give this a shot tomorrow. Like today, I said, if I can come here because of yesterday's fishing, and nobody's been coming here, we can film and be all by ourselves, not hear anybody yelling, screaming, or anything else. And
Captain Rainone has his tricks.
we started the engine within a minute. Fish on. It's just something like, these dog superstition.
Right.
It's just something that's always happened with us. that we'd start the boat up, we start catching fish again. Shut the boat off, you know, the fish is going. Then when it started to get slow again, start the boat up, catch fish again. I said, okay, I see a pattern here.
More when Fishing the Ocean State returns.
9.
I mean, she's stretching.